Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in line. OK, he can be quite conservative, and he...
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Hakimi, deep cross, big header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Bellingham. Tchouameni cuts it out. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's straight offside. Bellingham is there to clear. Vitinha. Now it's Osimhen. Now the finish! Goal! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So, a breakthrough already. Can he spark a counter here? Vitinha, he's through here. Valverde. And he's there to retrieve it. Great ball. Osimhen! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
And the shot! It's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that looks a cracking... It's Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Guardiola with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, played right into his path. And he's running through. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. And that is as far as they're going to go. Back into the middle. Chouameni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's gone for goal. And that is wildly off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hakimi. Marquinhos. It's Bellingham. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, sweet feet. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Vitinha. Vitinha. Oh, easy pickings there. Dembele. So what can they make of this? Berger. Dembele! That was superb goalkeeping.
Dembele is offering a wry smile there.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Looking for options for movement. They've won a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Dembele. And he cuts out the supply. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Signore e signori, stiamo per annunciare i numeri vincenti di oggi. Se avete un biglietto, non perdete d'occhio il maxi schermo. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18. Lascia il campo per il numero 8. Cambio di giocatori.
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Berger. That has been slung wide. Oh, well played. Has a go! Vitinha. Vitinha! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He comes flying in! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift?
The referee's awarded a free kick. Deftly away. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Ruben Dias. And it's Marquinhos. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Pedri. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Dembele. Brilliantly cut out. Bellingham. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Solo. Big chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So now the difference is 3. Dembele is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's played him through. Berger. And here's the chance to counter. Strong running down that left flank. Bellingham. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vitinha. Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Solot. Vitinha providing an outlet on that flank. Hakimi. Pedri threads one in. Oh, the shot could be on here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just about up to 75 minutes. Vitinha. Tries to get it clear. Berger. Oh, what a ball chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Always onto this. And he's taking no chances there. That could spell trouble. It's just the keeper to beat. Solid! He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Numero 8.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. De Vrij did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, they can break here. Well, that looks a good ball through. Alvarez, and he's managed to get free. There's the hit! And one more try! And that's wide.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 13, il numero 22.
Anguissa. Szoboszlai. That is a great pick out. Mendes deals with that comfortably. Haaland.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Griezmann. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Haaland. Nice interception, well timed. Great hit! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to. And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. And the shot! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he thumps it clear. Osimhen. Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And we have our very first corner. Vitinha goes short. Pedri! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Dembele. That's headed upfield. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vitinha. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Yamal. Vitinha.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Whatever he had in mind, that's what... Now the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's really nicely played. Yamal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Hakimi. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. Dembele finds himself offside. Alvarez. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Pedri. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's surging through. And the finish! Oh, and he's following up! He scores! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's... Can he finish? Really? Very well taken goal.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Vitinha, and that is expertly dealt with.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's well spotted. Good spot, he's seen the run. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Very nicely done. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedri. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Osimhen, it's a mighty effort! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Mbappe. Gently done. Good ball over the top. Vitinha. Berger. Yamal. He's played him through. And that's been won straight back. Hits one! Bellingham. Fiddles it through. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Terrific header! In he goes again! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate.
And we hit half-time.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che sul maxi schermo è possibile seguire le notizie sul traffico. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20. Viene sostituito.
Here we go again.
Numero 8.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and...
Solid! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has been knocked clear.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Tchouaméni makes the interception. Vitinha. Solot. Dembele. Now that's well seen too. Gets his pass away. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, shooting chance! Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now they can spring out of defence. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's been given away. Has a go! And more and more and more! And they are cruising away. That was easy, almost too easy.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So now the difference is 3. And he's certainly on. And the shot! That's going to go a long way.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 17. Lascia il campo per il numero 27.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That is a... Alvarez! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Showing great feet there. Oh, it's Dembele. There's the header! Oh, brilliant save! So, third corner of the game. No, he's managed to misplace that. He can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Alvarez. He can run onto that. Vinicius Junior. Oh, nice touch. Kyle Walker. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Throw in.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19, numero 15. Lasciano il campo per il numero 13, il numero 22.
Somerslide! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Shot a goal! Oh, denied at the last. Now it's Osimhen. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior gets... There's the hit! No mistake! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Osimhen. Pulls it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, it's Dembele. Pedri.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Vinicius Junior. So, what can they make of this? He steps in, and that's the end of that. And they've got rid. Mendes cuts it out. Pedri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! Mbappe! Brought out the best in the keeper. Passing is crisp and sharp. Surlot. Marquinhos. Pedri. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. And here's Yamal. Osimhen. Good read, needed to be. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Yamal was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Haaland. Now it's Pedri. In with the challenge. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Threads one in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've always been a fan of this fella, Kyle Walker, who's amongst the most established fullbacks in the game, cited by so many top players.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's picked his way through. He's won, and the finish! It's there! There is the breakthrough! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, and again! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, it's very well played.
Oh, what has happened here? That's a decent clearance. Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Face to face with the keeper. Now the finish! Oh, taken with style. And the comeback is complete. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager's
just the goalkeeper. And the shot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bellingham. Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Bellingham has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Haaland. Pedri. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice control.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Shot could be on. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's had a hit! And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Berger. And claimed it back swift. He's got the shot away! Has another go! They've scored! A goal at a really telling moment. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And now he has two. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Pass is just off target. Pedri. And that is expertly dealt with. And there is the half-time whistle. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Signore e signori, è il momento dell'estrazione di oggi. Tenete a portata di mano i biglietti ricevuti all'ingresso. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20, numero 19.
That gets things going for the second half.
Il numero 8, il numero 13.
And here's Haaland. Pedri, no way through, so back it comes. Vardio. Vinicius Junior. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Hot real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pedri. Vitinha. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, nicely intercepted. Berger. Osimhen. Osimhen! He scores! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
The fry kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Just eases him off the ball. Alvarez. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15.
So there's going to be another change here.
Numero 5.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
We're seeing some really good pressure being...
Vitinha! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vitinha is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. And instinct has a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kyle Walker. Tchouaméni. Alvarez. And here's Vinicius. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Vitinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Dembele! Dembele! And one more try! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Van Dijk, Nuno Mendes, Kimmich, Vitinha, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Solid! Oh, that's a waste.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Nuno Mendes. He is through here. Into the... Oh, smashing header! Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Pedri. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Here's Tchouaméni. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late...
Oh, terrible pass.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Pedri. Alvarez. And he cuts out the supply. Cvetkovic. Tchouameni. Pedri. Four added minutes on the board. Mbappe! And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
There's the header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Oh, that's well spotted. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
I volontari di tutti i settori sono pregati di recarsi nell'area dello staff. Cambio di giocatori.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Vitinha. And that is a little undercooked. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, easy pickings there. Pinches it off him. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pedri. Cvetkovic. Valverde. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Surlot. Cvetkovic. Hakimi. Foot in. Vitinha. There's the hit! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. It's their second corner of the game. Up for a header! And that's a real chance missed. Vitinha. Nicely weighted ball. Timber. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Hits one! Tchouameni gets rid without sophistication. Ball is over the line. That has been cut short. Now it's Kimmich. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a...
Up he goes! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with...
Big chance! Decent hit! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
That is a great pick out. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. This is promising. Pedri. Can he finish? No mistake. And he is just ripping it up. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off and...
Solid! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Gets his pass away. Oh, super find. Oh, what a ball he's in here! And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.